Hi guys, so I realized go to vlog yamu was not posted yonke. I don't know why, but okay, we move. So here I'm in one of the factories which I visited, and this is where they actually make inwele, guys. They get them donated, they get them in natural state, and then what happens here is that they turn them into wefts, they turn them into wigs, and so niyazibona masizimdaka zinjena guys, and also sana kumdaka apha kuyoyikeka. But nonetheless, I'm here, guys. So what happens here? They will soak your hair, they will wash the hair. The process that this hair go through. This is Vietnamese hair, by the way. So apa they are basically changing the color of inwele zakho. So this hair, color, that means that hair is processed. It's no longer in its natural state. But does that mean it has lost its quality? It has lost its, no, my love, it hasn't. It's just that it has a color, and yes, it is processed now because it has to undergo a bleachy and then get into color. That is a whole process, okay? But if you're getting your hair in a black or natural brown state or color, basically your hair was soaked, and from being soaked it was washed and then soaked again and then conditioned. This is a conditioner, by the way, that white thing. And that's them just soaking the hair, letting the hair sink. The hair is clearly pie because at the end of the day, Esmel is a donator ngabantu, so people have different skin problems, scalp problems, and yeah, they need to be washed and disinfected if possible. So yeah, Bandla, yeah, this is where they condition your hair. And if you get your hair natural state, basically easy vasiwes, sokwas, a conditioner as well. And also that change like into a texture. Let's say you wanted like a kinky curl or like a deep wave, then they are put through very high heat for them to achieve layer curl, from straight hair to a curly hair. And if you want bone straight, they just merely straighten it. Akondo ihaba ingako, guys, way, I promise you, okay? And I also I've learned that if you change a texture ye curly hair, we change it from vele to inwele, that way a different texture, like a curly texture from the donor had like curly texture. It's very easy to achieve a curl, but if they need to maneuver that from a very straight hair, then it's a lot of heat put into that hair. Okay, so they are basically straightening it, removing all the dead hairs, all the gray strands that are not needed, and just basically disinfecting. And guys, I am close up and personal on them. How was the experience while I was in here? Well, people here don't even speak English, guys. The only person that speaks English here, Golobe and Zisile. And this is another thing you need to know if you're going to be traveling to Vietnam to source here, maybe for your business or something. Most of the time, there's people that have social media accounts and who speak English. They are usually middlemen, runners, if you that's how we call them in South Africa. The people that actually own factories don't even have social media, let alone Instagram, and they don't even speak English. And again, guys, because me Nakho, and I'm a very street smart girl, I pride myself in that. I might not have like the best education, okay, I didn't go to school the way the society would like me to, but I do consider myself as one of the smart people because I started, when I landed in Vietnam, I started with a band who are runners who kept showing me the factories, and then in my mind, yeah, sometimes I was like, girl, you can do this, you can have access to these factory people, you just need to use your brains. And that's exactly what I did. And that's not something I'm going to share here with you guys, because that's also my business secret, okay? But as long as the factory in Monsters on upper, guys, they are the factories that I didn't use, but okay, obviously I just wanted to show you guys the experience inside, what happens inside. So this is when the hair is all cleaned, it's all disinfected, it's all separated, the dead hairs to be able to healthy hairs. Lana, they are making the wefty, and then as soon as the weft is done, abanye abantu bahleli apha, they are just straightening the hair. Basically, this is how they do bone straight. There is nothing amazing. Honestly speaking, there is absolutely nothing amazing. So I also decided, but okay, let me do this. Which is such a familiar experience for me because guest training hair is something I do almost every day. M17. Okay, so yeah, this wasn't difficult at all. Okay, at all. But yeah, guys, I actually managed to find myself um, a relationship with the factory owner. And if you follow me on TikTok, you will see that I did say I have a resellers group whereby you join my group for 2,000 Rand, you order through me, I give you the factory prices. See, we share shipping and customs. Already, I'm expecting a shipment from the first group. I have two groups at the moment. The first group has about 18 ladies, and the second group has about 5 ladies. Okay, but also if you want like the factory number, meaning you want a contact yellow tata and factory I cake for my business and where I source my hair, then I did say that number is 10,000 Rand, and I'm not folding on that. Okay, I am not folding on that. So, yeah. If you're interested, hit me up on my DMs, whether it's Instagram or TikTok. Okay, because guys, business really will never run out of fashion. Actually, beauty industry will never run. That's something I learned at beauty school. Beauty industry is like the fifth business that's making coins in the world. Okay, because people always want to look good. It never runs out of fashion. So here I was making a weft from just Inwele. And also the machine experience, guys, I'm not new to it because I usually make my wigs using a sewing machine, and I taught myself how to use a sewing machine. So if you think this whole thing of sewing so much in thousands a wig is impossible, darling, it's not. I did it. I actually bought a machine and I went to YouTube and I taught myself using YouTube. So make use of YouTube. You can do it too. Okay, do not ever limit yourself. Do not ever limit yourself. But again, I'm still in this belief that, listen, this year has been many things, but this year has been nothing but amazing. And I know maybe I haven't lived my life so much online, but guys, my life has been amazing, and I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to you guys, my clients, my family, people who support me basically, because here I am in Vietnam for my business, the very business that I told you guys I started on top of a 20-liter bucket. Okay, so your dreams are valid, black child. You can do it. I can do it. So stop holding back and just start. Okay, so upper we're basically detangling sana zinaliti kezana. You need to be very careful when doing this, because there was a time I actually poked myself. I was like, no, this is ghetto. And also la flip flop, guys, we are basically aligning the strands. This is how they make your bone straight, your double drawn, your super double drawn. Okay, by ngela flip flop, guys. Basically, this whole experience, I would actually love to have in South Africa. I would actually love to own a factory in South Africa. It's one of the things that I'm like, God, I don't see this too far from me, therefore I trust you with it. And yeah, you have shown me so many times that Nakho, I live up to my name, Nakho. Therefore, I don't think this is impossible. As long as I put my mind and money into it, it's possible. So yeah, it was such an experience, guys. And from again, depending on mistake, I was like, oh my God. And I felt bad because now if I mess this up, this is someone else's work, Also, other thing, guys, that I didn't like about the factory that I could tell you, there's a lot of child labor in these factories. It's very heartbreaking to see. There are a lot of child labor here, but yeah, you can't speak on those things because you're not here for that, and you don't know situations about situation. You can try and help, but how far can you help? But there was one thing that I noticed, and I was like, ugh, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't like this. Yeah, well. But yeah, so this run, I am getting really Jesse Green. But guess Anna, you know what? But the thing about these runners, they act like they are the ones who owns these factories. Because locally Jesse, who's taking me around this, is not even the owner. And what they do, they take the factory prices, put their markup, right, and then give it to you. When are you thinking it's a factory price? Can't you know? she's getting some con, of which is fine, guys. They are making a living as well, you know. But here, I didn't travel this far so that in Pin and do another interest on someone. So that's why I had to find me a factory person so that we can talk business up in front and personal and everything. So this was me going back to my hotel. Another thing, guys, these factories are far from Hanoi. They're like an hour, 50 minutes to an hour away from Hanoi, okay? And bear in mind, maybe a day I'm taking this road 3 times because we are in Tatomye Ksasa and we I made appointments basically, but again, I didn't show everything, and everyone, guys, you're vlogging and working. It was a lot. And I'm not good with this vlog thing, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that already. But these are just the streets. There's so much bikes up, and there are less robots, light or traffic, don't own signages, guys. Oh, I fell in love with that. I was like, let me capture that. You know, I don't even know what that is, but it was very nice. I was like, why bengena imithetho yendlela lana? They don't. Apha, guys, kuqhutywa ngefaith. People look at each other in the eye and be like, yeah, I can go in. You know what I'm saying? It's very scary. But yeah, Apha, I was back in my hotel, and I was ready for another factory experience. Yo, guys, I didn't have anything in Vietnam. I was basically inside the hotel and in a factory, inside a factory, in a hotel, in a hotel, in a factory for the past 5 days. Like, so this is another factory, and you see they're doing the same thing that factory was doing. You understand? And another thing that you guys need to know, these factories are not even far from each other. Utanda. Another thing that I was thinking of doing is like maybe create a group where I take ladies to Vietnam who want to go to Vietnam, because now we don't even need a person to take us there. I know the way there. You understand? Because these factories are not far away from each other. Literally, like just checking out the hairs and checking out the best quality, the best prices, and the best person to use for your business. Umdu can have options, okay? But yeah, and you need to make sure who you are using for your business, like this is donated, you can see them, like guys, that's why they need to soak them and wash them. You need to make sure the person you are working with is informed with her. Like, we are with business, they know what they're talking about, they know what they're selling you. Like, when you're communicating, they are teaching you, they are showing you the differences between these hairs, they are making you experiment as nwele in different situations. As tinted, you get it. Do not be scared to say, can we put this bundle inside the water so that kupume whatever, and then I can see it in a wet state? Does it tangle? Does it this? Do that, okay? Do that. Don't hold back. This is your business at the end of the day, and you want nothing but the best for yourself and your clients. One thing I hate now when it comes to business is anything that comes back to me. I don't like clients coming back. Okay, so this is where they dry the hair. They don't use heat when they're drying the hair. They dry it, basically they lay it down outside, because this is outside, and they let it air dry, which I've always said on people about owner e-waves, guys, normalize air drying your hair more than actually using heat on your hair, okay? But yeah, same process, nazi dye, guys. Basically, you can have any color you want, and when I say any color you want, I mean any color. I'm talking pink, I'm talking yellow, I'm talking green, I'm talking purple. Okay, again, low is irana selufu. But yeah, the person that I ended up settling for, like, or ended up having a business with, who owns a factory. And yes, basically, guys, he doesn't even speak English, but I use Google Translate, and he took me out to dinner, and I chose it.
Getting ready to leave Vietnam.
So yeah, I think I was just saying, guys, I'm done. I'm leaving Vietnam. I'm going back to my country. I'm going to tell you about the experience when I get there.
I was so busy going in and out of effectors and finding the best quality hair to sell, and yeah, but the experience, I will tap on that when I get home and settled and rested. Otherwise, I'm tired. I haven't slept properly. I'm not eating properly. Also, guys, another thing, I last straightened this hair when I was living in South Africa. Literally, last straightened it. And look at how it is. All I do is wake up and brush it. You see why I love quality hair? But yeah, guys, I'm going to the airport and go back to South Africa. Am I gonna vlog my way back? I don't think so, guys. I'm really tired. I don't think so. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side, and I'll give you everything as in Fikile South Africa and settled and rested Guam, guys. Thank you so much.